have no idea what those two wires are for. We better sort those out. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Driven It Dinker Time. I'm just having to sort something out under Barry's dashboard because we got stuck at the port of Calais. And Dave tried to call me and I was shouting through the microphone and nothing was working. And I've discovered why, because the jack has fallen out. Reason why he called me and why I was stuck at the port of Calais? Well, it wasn't French passport control. No, thank you, France. You wanted me out of the country. It was UK passport control that kept us there for an hour and Barry got a little bit fussy. Anyway, enough about my holiday woes. I've come to tell you about a really, really neat electrical feature that Volkswagen incorporated into their Volkswagens a long, long time ago. No one else really did this. This was so German, and I'm going to tell you all about it because I don't think many people understand or know about this after this. So, you may be noticing that, oh no, Stuart, you have a problem with your side lights. I don't have a problem with my side lights. I have done something to Barry to show you this neat little feature that I discovered many years ago, and only today I've discovered that it was implemented into Volkswagens a long time ago. Now, picture the scene, 1960, and car electrics were pretty basic. I mean, if you're used to an English car, I mean, it's Lucas, the Prince of Darkness, and you sort of go, oh, thoughts and prayers when driving on a cold, wet country road. However, the Germans were a little bit more forward thinking, and it goes to about 1960. You see, according to the Haynes Book of Lies, I've got two of my trusty manuals out here. 1960 to 1961 is when I can first find this neat little fuse feature coming about, sorry. I'm not doing it again because I'm not, anyway. Came about in about 1960, according to their wiring diagram. And what it is, really simple. Now, the VW Beetle has about 8 fuses. 1960, think of it, 8 fuses through the whole car. Toby, the Citroen Visa there, bear in mind 1984, has a whole box of 6. This has a box of 12. This is 1976. It's so French. It's so French. It's just like, yeah, we're not really interested in fuses. We're just gonna have a couple. It's almost like the French were like, scattered them, like, I don't know, sunflower seeds in the garden. Anyway, so 1960, VW were like, right, okay, tail lights. We've got lots of wires coming from the side light circuit. So you've got 2 side lights at the front and you've got 2 side lights at the back. Tail lights. Now, no, the Germans went, right, we're going to put a separate circuit in one of your tail lights. So if a fuse goes for your side lights, you still have at least one tail light. Isn't that clever? Now, unlike today, where VW Group's dashboards are pretty much all the same between their Skoda models, Seat models, and Volkswagen models, honestly, it's so boring. Oh, you jump in between them and you sort of go, what my... Oh, look at the dashboard, you've got the steering wheel. Yeah, I still can never ever forget that Seat Arona launch when they'll go, oh, they've got Spanish flair, and you jump into it and you go, this could be a fucking Polo. Anyway, unlike today, back then in the 60s and 70s, VW had no uniformed approach to a fuse box. You see, I'm quite sure it's not quite uniformed. So what you had is you had fuses all over the place. Now, just as a by-the-by then, a 60 to 61 Beetle, the side light fuses are on fuse circuit 6 and 7. On my 76 camper van here, they are on side light circuits 1 and 2. There we go. But yes, really neat feature. So if one circuit goes, you have always got a backup of the taillights. Very safe. And not a lot of people know that. So anyway, I hope you got something from that. I hope you didn't go, what's he on about again? Yeah, I know. Anyway, my dear, go take care. See you soon. Now, excuse me. I've drunk so much coffee this morning, I'm literally a walking heart attack. It is on, that one is not on, and your tail light is off. No, fucking hell. Where the hell did that go? That went wrong, didn't it? Do you know, in my head, I do these things and I go, yeah, that's it, brilliant. Put the camera down and then it all goes to shit. Literally. In my head, these things are so much better. One day I'll get good. Oh, I'm going to belch. Hang on. Oh, pardon me. GoPro, stop recording.